what you all been waiting for. Oh.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
Oh, yes, baby. It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and happy Monday. So happy to be here at work. I was in Atlanta over the weekend. Flights were really good. Kaz is going to be joining us today. Kazim is going to be here. I'm actually going to see WWE tonight at the Garden, and I know he's going to, and I know he's got his wrestling podcast. I know he started Wale Mania with Wale. Wale's got an amazing new album out right now, so we're talking about all of that. The other thing that we are doing today, I'm sure that you have all seen the very controversial AI recording artist, Xania Monet. Well, she will be joining us today, a.k.a. Nikki Jones, who is the person that writes all the music and that created this AI artist, and Romel Murphy, who works and manages, I guess, both of them, and got them really negotiated a $3 million deal with the record label. Imagine that. For an AI artist. So we're going to ask all the questions that I know everybody wants to know about it. But when we come back, it's time to shine a light. And today we have a really, really powerful shine a light. There's been a lot of conversations about these Epstein files. If you've been following it, it's gotten really political. It's been really political. But we want to break it down in the most human form of what's really going on with the next Shine a Light. So make sure y'all tune in for that, all right? And let us know who you want to shine a light on 800-292-5150.
I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and my guy Kaz is here with me today.
What up, man?
It's going to be a good, fun day.
Oh, very fun.
But first, let's shine a light. And this was important to me to shine this light because these women have put out a PSA. They are the Jeffrey Epstein survivors. They survived abuse by him and many others. One of the women told NBC, her name is Danielle Bensky, it's a call to action. While we are Epstein and Maxwell survivors, we are standing for so many victims of sexual assault and of domestic violence as well. They put out this PSA that was produced by World Without Exploitation, and they want these Epstein files to be made public. That's in anticipation of tomorrow's House vote on releasing those files. She said many people scroll and they see our stories and they want to find a way to advocate and they're not really sure how. Really want to tell people that you can get out there and you can do this for yourself and be a part of what's starting to really feel like a movement in a way. So this video has several women holding photos of their younger selves at the age that they met Jeffrey Epstein. And here is some of that.
I suffered so much pain.
So much pain.
So much pain.
I was 14 years old.
I was 16 years old.
I was 16.
17.
14 years old.
When I met Jeffrey Epstein.
There are about 1,000 of us.
It's time to bring the secrets out of the shadows. It's time to shine a light into the darkness.
So we're shining a light on them in anticipation of tomorrow's vote. All right, now, Delawanda, who do you want to shine a light on?
I would like to shine a light on my mother, Thelma Rita Spears of Toledo, Ohio.
Aww.
My mama is everything that me and my siblings needed in this world. And I also would like to shine a light on my sister, Cheryl Hines Spears Allen, for always stepping up for our family. She takes great care of our mother, and she also takes great care of our adopted sister.
Listen, we love a great functioning family, so thank you so much for calling us today, and shout out to your mom.
Thank you.
And your sister. And you.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
You too. That was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. You can always shine a light for last word. Now, Kaz, when we come back, we have your Yeetie. And did you realize that this trial is starting today? Megan Thee Stallion, this federal defamation lawsuit against Milagro Cooper.
Oh, man. This is going to be very interesting.
All right. Well, it's starting today. Okay. So we're going to give you some of those details. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip. Talk to me. Angela's spilling that Yeetie.
Talk to him.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Kaz is here with me today.
What up? What up?
Doing some Yeetie. You ready for this?
Oh, I'm always ready for Yeetie.
All right. Well, this Megan Thee Stallion, she's filed a federal defamation lawsuit against Milagro Cooper. Milagro Cooper has she works on a platform station head, and she has Mobs Radio on there. She said she gets about $6,300 each month to stream 5 days a week for 3 hours each day, and she gets between $5,000 to $10,000 monthly from that streaming service. I see Navy's head like, maybe I should try that.
Nah,
That's what
I
people are thinking
actually
right now.
was in the ground floor with Station Head when they first launched.
Oh,
So I know
yeah?
those people. Yeah. Shout out Ryan Starr. Those are my guys.
Okay, not a bad idea. Well, Megan Thee Stallion has 4 claims against her: defamation, promotion of an altered sexual depiction, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and cyber stalking. That trial actually starts today. So right now in the courtroom, they are picking out the jurors. So of course they're asking them if they know who Meg Thee Stallion is. They're asking if they know who Tory Lanez is. And so this all has to do with, Tory Lanez is serving 10 years in prison after he was convicted of first-degree assault with a firearm. But the allegations are that Milagro was getting paid to basically put out these untrue stories.
Yeah, I heard about that. I definitely, and as a member of the media, I always feel like, freedom of speech is definitely something I stand for, but definitely not freedom of consequences, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're going to be out there putting out stories that may not be accurate or may not be true, is definitely causing friction between somebody who's going through it, then, you might get sued. It happens.
Right. And I think what Milagro was saying was that she's not a journalist. But then
can't play those games.
Yeah.
No, we can't play the I'm not a journalist game
when it's convenient. Yeah,
exactly, especially when you're in media.
So we'll be following what's happening with that. But again, that trial is starting today. All right, ex-NBA player Patrick Beverley was arrested for assault. Now, when we first heard this was in Texas. It was like, okay, it was a 3rd-degree felony, and it was on a family member, household member, impeding breath or circulation. His bail was set at $40,000. He posted that. He was released, and now he has spoken out. Did you see the update?
Yeah, I did see the update. So apparently, I guess he caught an older man in bed with his younger sister.
Yeah, an 18-year-old man.
Right, but 18. Wait, time out. So the girl is 16 and the man was 18, and apparently, I guess what this is alleging is Pat Beverly went and attacked his sister instead of the man. Right? Is that what's happening?
I thought he attacked the man.
Nah, I mean that's not. It said it was a family member, and I would assume the only family member.
I think maybe because
it
was just in the house.
That's
why. So
probably.
It says Patrick Beverley, his attorney said, has no criminal record. He cares deeply about his little sister, a young lady, a minor. Given that when he unexpectedly found her alone in the home with an 18-year-old man in the middle of the night, he was understandably concerned, as any brother would be, about his sister. However, we don't believe what followed happened the way it's been described, and we look forward to that opportunity in court.
Yeah, I hope it all works out for him. Yeah, it's funny the way it's worded because on first glance it sounds like you attacked a family member, but I guess the way it's written, it's just whoever was in the house. That's what it counts.
Yeah, so we don't know, but we shall see. I mean, maybe that is the report. Well, that is your Yeetie, and when we come back, we have About Last Night. I was in Atlanta over the weekend. I know you had a booked and busy weekend, Kaz.
Very booked and busy.
We're going to hear about it. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. Kaz is here with me today.
What up?
What up? You've been working hard. I just want to say.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Angela. That means a lot coming from you because you got a lot of money. So when you say I'm working hard.
Listen, working hard doesn't always equal a lot of money. I just want to put that out there. But I know you've been filming 7 p.m. in Brooklyn nonstop. Yes.
We got a new episode dropping today with the one and only Mike Epps. Make sure you check that out when that drops.
I know that's going to be good.
Oh, man, it was hilarious. Myself, Mello, it was great. Shout out to my boy Yasin. I went to his Grand Cannabis launch this past weekend as well. Lots of great people in there. That was a fantastic sort of evening, just meeting of the minds, and of course, great food, great activities.
Do you do edibles and stuff?
Not anymore, man. Like edibles, the thing with edibles is that like you can never just like turn it off. Like once you in there, you in there. But
that's why you got to just have a little bit.
A little bit. Microdose. But
you got to know how much is in it.
Definitely. And,
I feel like before dispensaries and places were around like that where you could see how much was in it, you never knew.
Right. You just got to trust the homies. Yeah. Be like, all right, I guess it seemed like a little bit. This seemed like it'd be all right. And then you just out for the next few days. So shout out to Yasin and shout out to my boys Della and Rich. They had a great Friendsgiving this past weekend at 141
already,
in New York. Yeah, it's that time of the year. Thanksgiving's next week.
I know, it sure is. Well, I was in Atlanta and I was filming a show called Culture & Co. Shout out to my girl Chanel Nicole Scott.
Nice.
This is her brainchild. And Zinga Imani's on the show. Love her.
Okay, love that.
Also, Joshua Powell.
Oh, Josh Powell used to be on the Mavericks, I want to say. Yeah, solid swingman back in the days.
And Big Bank.
Okay, Big Bank, of course. ATL. You can't go to ATL without running the Big Bank.
I know. He's so funny.
Oh,
so it was a good time, though. So I had a good time. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to In the Black Network.
Nice.
And you know what's about to happen right now.
What's happening?
You know what's about to happen right now.
What's happening?
Is this your favorite segment?
Yes, it is. Every time. Let's go to the calls. Let's do it.
Tell us a secret. This is your time to shine, baby, anonymously, but make it juicy. It's a no judgment zone. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Maybe you want to tell us about a secret edible situation that happened with you. 800-292-5150. Call us up. We want to hear your secrets. Now, Kaz really doesn't judge. I'm going to give that to you.
You're right. I do not.
You really
don't.
don't.
No judges. I really
May
don't.
no judges. You're a journalist, and I think you're really good at being impartial.
That's my good. That's what I try my best to do.
All right, 800-292-5150. Stay anonymous. Call us up. It's the holidays. Tell us a secret. Maybe you're lying and bringing somebody home for the holidays and not the real person that you're dating. I don't know. 800-292-5150. Call us up.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
Oh, man, I know what it is. Me and Kaz are here today. Kazim, have you have any secrets you want to tell us about being on edibles?
Being on edibles? Nah.
We were talking about that earlier.
The only time I've ever had a bad edible experience is I went to a party and I ate from a plate of cookies that I thought were just cookies.
Oh, so you unknowingly
took them, and I thought, I'm downtown. I just had to get a Staten Island, take one stop to South Ferry. I took the entire train the opposite way. Ended up in the Bronx. It was terrible.
That's a good time. All right, want to hear yours, anonymous caller. What's your secret?
So I got about 2 years ago. I'm from Los Angeles, and I was hanging out with my now ex-brother-in-law, is a girl, and we had some edibles, and I ended up sleeping with her.
Whoa. All right.
Your ex-brother-in-law's girl.
Well, are you the reason that she's an ex-brother-in-law?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah, just happened, you know what I mean? It was just part of the moment, I guess you could say.
How did everybody find out about it?
Because it kept going on after that.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe you stayed high that long.
I was about to say, that's not an edible story anymore if it kept happening.
Yeah, well, that's how it started off, though. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Listen,
I thought it was a one-time thing.
That's what I thought. I was like, I don't think edibles really bring that out of you. I think you wanted to do that for a long time, and you used the edibles as the perfect excuse.
Oh, yeah. She was beautiful, though, but...
Do you still talk to this woman?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, my gosh.
Damn. Maybe I found something love in there.
Do you still do edibles?
Oh, yeah, all the time. All the time.
Thank you for sharing, and thank you.
Yeah, I'm from the West Coast, so we stay out here.
Okay. Well, there you go. Hey. Thank you for sharing, and thank your ex-brother-in-law for sharing.
I've heard blame it on the liquor, but blame it on the
edibles.
Don't got the same ring to it.
All right, thank you. Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
You want to tell me and Kaz a secret?
Yeah, so I went to this ball. I don't normally go to balls and stuff like that, but I was on this trip. I don't do edibles and stuff, but I ended up taking some of theirs. I guess I was more so in my feelings or whatever, but I was, emotionally feeling everybody. So I looked over, and there was this one person, I guess he was selling baking goods and stuff like that. Long story short, we kind of hooked up and everything, and ever since then, I think I had a thing for him, but I just didn't know how to feel about it. And the crazy part about it was he's the same sex, so I think I might be biased on that side, but I'm not even sure.
So wait, you weren't bisexual before that?
Right, like I did have my eye like a person or two, but it wasn't like that. But I don't know, the edible, I don't know, it just made me feel some type of way.
Okay.
See, this is exactly why I don't eat edibles.
Why you might turn gay?
I've never heard of that side effect before. It's like, I wasn't bi before.
But you already kind of had these feelings that you might like men.
But see, I don't smoke or drink, so it's like, it turned a whole nother side that I didn't even know about. So it was like...
Okay, unlock a new side of you. All right, well, thank you for calling.
Yeah. No problem.
That was Tell Us a Secret, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, leave a message for last word. All these edible secrets. Listen, I don't know if edibles, but anyway, we'll talk about it later. But when we come back, we have your Yeetie and Tekashi 6ix9ine. His home was invaded, and guess what? His mother was there. No matter how much you don't like him, That's awful.
Leave mamas
all right?
out of it, man.
We'll give you the update. It's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
Oh, yeah, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Kazim is here with me today.
Yo.
Let's get into some of this Yee tea. So Tekashi 6ix9ine, his house in Florida was stormed by 4 different gunmen during this invasion. This was actually last night. Now, his mother was at home. She's 60 years old, and she was confronted by the armed men. He wasn't home at the time. He was live streaming. And the police actually went to his house while this was in progress. So they did make contact with several individuals inside the residence who reported that 4 armed masked men had entered the home with handguns. His mom was physically held outside while the remaining suspects ran inside and ransacked the property. They wanted the cash. They wanted the car keys. They could not find the suspects. They came with the dogs and everything.
Damn, that's horrible. I mean, granted, at least they didn't harm the mom. At the end of the day, you could replace stuff, you could replace things, but that's tough, man. When you have a lot of issues out here, it's never really
you gotta
just
think
you.
about your
It's
family,
the people around you that
you
suffer
are so
a lot.
right, because the stuff that he's doing and talking crazy and talking about this person's wife and that, and it's like, okay, now you have all these enemies, but when you have all these enemies, it's not just you.
Yeah, you got to protect yourself, but you got to protect the people around you.
Is there a way Tekashi can walk back all of the things that he's done now? Or
No, of course not. I mean, that stuff stuck to him, and he hasn't really he's doubled down since
he's not
been
trying to show any
not real
type
remorse
of
or
I've
anything like
changed.
that. Yeah, so I mean, that's unfortunately bound to happen, but thank God his mother wasn't harmed or anything like that. At least those robbers had the good sense to leave the woman outside and just take the material things, because you can replace
but you
material
never know.
things.
All right, and Fetty Wap's prison release date has been moved up again, so now he's set to be released next year in December, so that would be good news for him. Originally it was January 8th of 2027. Now it's December 8th of 2026.
Wow.
And he has been apologetic for the harm that he caused to his community, his family. And the judge said, you threw away your success after overcoming a difficult upbringing. But he was arrested on federal drug trafficking charges, and they accused him and 5 others of transporting and distributing heroin, fentanyl, and other drugs across Long Island.
Yeah, thank God he's been a little bit resentful of the fentanyl. Fentanyl is just a terrible, terrible drug.
Oh my gosh, that kills people.
Oh my gosh. So
all right, now this Burna Boy concert drama, we are now learning more about what happened. A woman was kicked out of the concert. She was in the front row with her man, and this was in Denver, and she was asleep, and Burna Boy demanded that they leave or he wouldn't perform anymore.
So when I stand up here and I see you over there with your girl sleeping in front of me, I'm not doing no more songs until you take her home.
Now, the woman who is claiming that she got kicked out because he said he wasn't going to do no more songs until you take her home, she says that she doesn't know where to begin, but it was embarrassing and humiliating. And she said Burna Boy could have handled that situation better. He had no idea what was going on with me. He didn't care to ask if I was okay. I've been mentally, physically, and emotionally drained since my daughter's dad passed away. Oof. And I came to his show to put a smile on my face after everything that has happened. She said he took forever to come out and I was tired. And she said we paid to be there. If I want to close my eyes and sleep, I can do that. It's my money that I wasted. And she wants people in the comment section to know, please stop being nasty and show somebody a little kindness, because you don't know what they're going through.
And as a fellow Nigerian, I'm contractually obligated to not say anything bad about Burna Boy right now, but I do think he could have handled that a lot better. Probably bring the girl on stage, wake her up. If you see her asleep, make it a part of the show, make it a thing, make it fun for sure. But
well, maybe he'll learn something from it, and maybe now he'll reach out to her and do something nice for her, because the fact that she paid for this night out and then it turned into a nightmare.
They definitely weren't cheap seats either, if you could spot them from the stage.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have under the radar stories. Man, there's certain things you can't wear on a flight. And we're going to tell you about a passenger who got kicked off of a flight over his T-shirt. We'll tell you what it said, kind of. It's way up.
Check the news. I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Cass.
What up, Ange?
And let's go under the radar.
All right.
So everybody who was on Snap now has to reapply. Damn. And that is because I guess they're saying they want to fundamentally rebuild the program, have everybody reapply for their benefits, make sure everyone that's taking a taxpayer-funded benefit through SNAP or food stamps are literally vulnerable and can't survive without it. That's dramatic.
It is very dramatic, but on the same time, you kind of knew this was always going to happen, right? It felt like whenever they brought it back, they were going to try and restructure it to something that made it feel more comfortable for their own government. You know, just always felt a little strange.
Right, the base is going to love this.
Yeah,
even though a lot of their base relies on Snap.
All this stuff is narrative based anyway. They got to make it seem like people were taking advantage of something that wasn't really happening, but you know how that goes.
All right, now Frontier kicked a passenger off the flight. And that is because of a T-shirt that he had on. Can I say this? It's his own clothing brand. It says "All Coochies Matter." And
do they not?
He said it's his brand, and he said it's a women's empowerment brand. Now, he said people might get offended by a MAGA hat, but people wear them and they don't get kicked off the flight. Mm-hmm. So why am I getting kicked off? He had already been taken off the aircraft. There's a video of it. According to Frontier, they said they can refuse to transport a passenger who isn't fully clothed in clothing that is not lewd or obscene, threatening, intimidating, or would be objectionable to reasonable persons. So a passenger was offended by the shirt. They flagged it. The flight attendant agreed, and they made the decision. Why not just be like, okay, get a shirt to put over, a sweatshirt or something to put over this?
Throw a jacket on or something, right? But at the same time, I get it. It's got to be about the principle at some point.
Or you can put it on inside out.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of work. Just throw a little windjammer over it, a little blazer or something.
You know, when I was coming back from Atlanta, when I landed, there was a woman that had on like a little bandeau top. And that was it. And I was like, they probably won't let her on the plane like that. Because a lot of times, if you're not like, if your stomach is out or things like that, sometimes they won't let you on.
They'll let you. They'll tell you. At least they'll give you a chance to cover up, though.
Give you a chance to cover up.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I guess they have the right to tell you if they don't want you on.
All coochies do matter, though.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
That's nice of you.
It's a uniting statement. I'm not mad at it.
All right. Well, that is your Under the Radar. We do have the Way Up Mix for you at the top of the hour. Plus, we have some special guests joining us today. One of them is an AI artist. Xania Monet is going to be joining us alongside Nikki Jones and Romel Murphy. You know, she got this $3 million deal for her AI artist, and people were infuriated. Well, she's going to tell her side of the story. It's Way Up.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
Man, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Kazim. What's up?
What up, Ange?
What a blessing today is. By the way, you know, yesterday was National Po' Boy Day. Mm-hmm. So Po' Boy Rich pulled up today with some Po' Boys for us. Yeah. And when I tell you these are off the chain.
I'm trying so hard not to burp into the microphone. These sandwiches are so good.
And I just want to say I'm big on New Orleans food. So this is like having some New Orleans food here in New York. Everybody in here stuffing their face. I love it. Thank you, Israel. Now let's get into some of this Yee tea. So the game was on Den of Kings. That's Kirk Franklin's show. And he was on an episode with Deion Cole, Matt Barnes, and Snoop Dogg and Big Boy. And one of the things that he talked about is that he sometimes feels guilty about being intimate with women who he doesn't even want to be with in the future. Here's what he said.
When I was in my 20s and my 30s, it was just an exchange. When you get in your 40s, man, you start feeling like you womanized, and I'm taking emotions home with me, and I'm like not sleeping good after that because I feel like I had no pure intentions for this person.
Wow, well, that's the guilt that he felt. Imagine how the women feel.
No, I mean, that is real, though. Yeah. That is real, though, especially when you're in your earlier days, in your 20s and your 30s. It does feel very transactional. But, you know, spirits and sleeping with people and staying in the bed with people, that's real energy that you're carrying on. So, yeah, that's what that was.
Well, this episode is about what manhood looks like beyond being a provider. And so Matt Barnes was talking about what it means to show up in ways that money can't cover and things like that. So I do enjoy their show.
Nah, Kirk Franklin has an incredible show. I think I came on stage was on there a few weeks ago. And,
sure was. With Annalie Chapa and Jonathan Majors.
And he broke down. He's like, thank you, Ray J. And Ray J came in and consoled.
Ray J got up and left at a certain period of time. Yeah. All right, now Ryan Coogler is confirming what we all knew. Black Panther 3 will be his next film. Here is what he had to say at Deadline's Contenders Film Los Angeles event.
How quickly will you do that third Black Panther?
We're working on it. We're working on it hard. Yes, it's the next movie.
All right, so are we excited?
I'm super excited.
He's also working to do another movie about Mansa Musa worth $400 billion, the richest man in history, and they're going to do that.
That's fire. And I love that he's doing it with Michael B. Jordan, too. I love that their symbiotic relationship continues in every single film that they do, so that's going to be awesome. I can't wait. They haven't missed yet.
Yeah, no, they definitely haven't. Let me tell
yet.
you, Sinners is still on streaming services, still popping. So that's when you find a dream team, you got to keep it going.
There you go.
All right, and Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. That fight is set for December 19th. That's still going to be happening in Miami. Initially, it was Gervonta Davis versus Jake Paul, but now Anthony Joshua is stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, that's a definitely weird matchup for Jake Paul, right? Because if this is a fight that we all expect to be a real fight, Anthony Joshua should wash him up.
Yeah.
But it's the Pauls we're talking about, so there might be some no knockout clauses we don't know. Or
maybe a no knockout clause.
Maybe, but we'll see. I'm still going to watch.
Always trying to fight people smaller than him, so this is interesting.
And past their prime. Anthony Joshua is still fairly in his prime right now.
Not it was Gervonta. Gervonta wasn't past his prime, though.
No, I mean, the other guy, like the Nate Robinsons, like the former athletes and all that type of stuff, the UFC guys. Not no real deal boxers. Anthony Joshua's probably his real deal best test he'll have if this is a straight up boxing match.
All right, and Sheree Whitfield says that she passed on Real Housewives of Atlanta season 17. BravoCon just happened, so there were a lot of takes from that, but here's what she said.
They asked me about this to come back in a capacity this season.
You said no?
I did say no. Money talks, and it wasn't speaking.
Ooh, okay. Money was quiet. Portia also confirmed her relationship at BravoCon. Here's what she had to say.
I had already gone out on a date with my female friend. So, yes, she believes in diversity. Yes, I like that.
So that was with Patrice Sway McKinney. So, yes, she is now dating a woman.
Oh, all right. She kind of buried the lead there. I would have loved with that.
There you go. All right. Well, that is, and it wasn't after an edible. And that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, ask Yee any question you have. We got you. 800-292-5150. Call me and Kazim up. We are full, and we are full of advice. It's way up.
Relationship or career advice. Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and me and Kazim are here today for Ask Yee. And right now, Waldo's on the line, and he is going through it with his children's mother. He hasn't been able to see his kids. We got to give him some advice.
I had my baby mother. When we was dealing with each other, my first son, 8 years later, she told me it might not be mine after my daughter born.
Whoa.
But now, I took her to court a couple of months ago for a DNA test. Her and the lawyer, I don't know what they're doing. They're going to close my case. Mm-hmm. Recently, she served me now, trying to take me to child support. But recently, when I was trying to talk to my son a couple of months ago, she grabbed the phone from him, told me, leave us alone, and she hung up the phone, blocked it ever since. I can't see none of my kids, both of them. I don't know if they're mine or if they're not mine. Now she have another man in the house play daddy for the kids.
Ooh, ouch. But she's taking you to court for child support, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a lawyer?
I don't have a lawyer.
I want to recommend that you get a lawyer, number one. And number two, when you go for child support, also make sure you put your visitation in there because she'll have to agree to that.
Yeah, definitely double up on that lawyer advice.
Yeah, you have to get a lawyer. You got to take this seriously.
I am, because I got other kids.
Clearly her issues with you, she's letting that transfer over to your relationship with your kids. And no court is going to not want the dad to be in their kid's life. I'll tell you that, unless you were abusive.
I think so. No, not at all.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Man, she just gave birth for another man.
Well, yeah, so no court is going to say, he can't see his kids. But it is a long, painstaking process to have to go through. But once you go through, things will be set, and then hopefully it will end up getting better later because sometimes, those early stages are really tough. And I think the faster that you are proactive, the more grace that they'll have with you in court. When you show that you're trying to do the right thing, make sure you have everything documented. Make sure you're not talking crazy to her and that she could use that in court against you. Just keep it as cordial as possible when you guys have to communicate.
We never talk.
And maybe wait until everything gets established legally. A lawyer who's an expert in this and family law is going to be who's going to be able to guide you through this. And I think it'll make you feel better once you have a chance and an opportunity to speak to somebody that can let you know what you should be asking for.
Okay.
All right, but just do that because I could tell that you're really stressed out and it's bothering you. The faster you do that, the faster the process can get started.
It'll bother anybody. It's a tough position to be in, brother.
Allah.
Yeah. All right. Best of luck to you, okay?
Good luck, brother.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And I'm sorry that's happening to you, but I hope you get it handled.
Thank you.
Well, that was ASCII. That's heartbreaking for me.
It is. I hate hearing stories like that.
Me too. All right, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, leave a message, and you can ask us a question that way. And when we come back, you know, AI has been all the talk, and Xania Monet.
Allen Iverson?
Yeah, him too. And Gwilla. But I will say, this artist in particular, Xania Monet, has gone viral and also is on the Billboard charts, gospel and R&B. And some people are mad, but she's going to be joining us alongside her creator, Nikki Jones, and also Romel, who helped them get a $3 million label deal. It's way up.
And I'm back. We about to do this.
One of the most famous women in radio. We're talking about Angela Yee.
You're way up with Angela Yee.
Please believe that.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here with me today. We got Romel Murphy here, and Nikki Jones is here as well. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Now, Nikki, I've seen you on the news. I saw you on Gayle King. I know you've been making the rounds. You did Tamron Hall. And you are, what we say, the creator of Xania Monet?
Xania Monet, yes.
And Romel, you guys work together.
Correct.
You and Nikki. Okay. Now, you've been going so viral for this Xania Monet, hitting the Billboard charts, but she's an AI artist.
Yes.
So you actually write the songs. It's your poetry. It's your songs. It's your feelings.
Yes.
And then you have an AI artist that can sing the songs.
Correct.
Using the program Suno.
Correct.
And somebody DM'd me when we talked about it up here, and they were like, I'm a songwriter, and I think this is amazing because I can't sing,
right?
But I write these songs. And he said for him, he uses it to get placements.
Right. Definitely a way for writers to have a voice, to have their own voice.
Mm-hmm. So why wouldn't you just be a songwriter?
Honestly, this was never intentional.
Okay.
I was just mixing what I love to do with tech, and this was the outcome that I got. But if it came about today for me to be a songwriter, I will collaborate with other artists.
Okay, so you're down to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
But Xania just took off.
Yeah, it just took off. Everything happened so literally in a matter of 30 days.
Right now with Jasmine Brand, and we are talking about Xania Monet, an AI-generated recording artist, alongside Nikki Jones, who writes her music and created her, and Romel Murphy, who worked out the $3 million deal.
So are you singing it and then they translate it to, I mean, it's because I'm trying to figure out how this works.
So with Suno, when I first did it, I created a persona.
Okay.
With the persona, I do like a voiceover. You can sing or talk.
Okay.
And from there, that's how we create the vocals for your artist.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I've seen some artists saying that they felt like this was them and that they were planning to sue.
Yeah. 2 weeks ago it was Beyonce, then it was Karine Harthan. The fans say it sounds like somebody every day.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So we just take it in and don't feed into it because all those artists are exceptional, but Xania's actually is Nikki's persona. It's just like if you go in the studio. When you go, any artist that goes in the studio, I don't care how vocally talented they are, they put templates on their voices. So that's all that we did with the Suno app. So is it AI? Yes, but it still has Nikki's feelings in it.
So there really is a $3 million deal.
The deal is there.
Right. Did you think it would be this much backlash from it?
Yeah, I was prepared for it. You know, AI is a very controversial topic in a space that a lot of people is not ready to step into. So I knew it was gonna be the good and the bad. With me being first, I'm the guinea pig, so of course I'm gonna get everything that's thrown at me. I'm a strong-minded person though, and I'm handling it really well.
One thing that people are asking is, how do they know that you're actually writing the songs, right?
Yeah, I have a journal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a journal.
You're like, these are things that happen to me in real life.
Right, yeah.
Now, on the positive side, have artists come to you wanting to work with you now?
I had a free reach out, and we are looking forward to working with a lot of hidden artists.
He's like, yep.
Some in the works.
There's
we have some
A-list artists we are collabing with now. They're waiting on me to send records over.
Can you do a tour? Because that's another thing. When we were up here talking about it, we were like, okay, so how does Xania go on tour? I was like, these hologram performances have been a thing, but can they do the Chris Brown meet and greet? How does this work now?
Yeah. Definitely hologram tours.
Okay.
Haven't thought about the meet and greet yet, but
so hologram tours.
So
okay.
Hologram, but it's gonna have a little more than just a normal hologram. We're gonna have a live band, and then with the upcoming features, we're going to have those artists at the shows.
All right, the creator of Xania Monet, an AI recording artist who's Billboard charting, is here. Her name is Nikki Jones, alongside Romel Murphy, who also helped get their $3 million deal. We got more with them when we come back. It's Way Up.
Yo! More Way Up with Angela Yee on now.
You know who it is. You know who it is.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here today with Jasmine Brand, and we are talking to Nikki Jones and Romel Murphy about their AI recording artist, Xania Monet. But Jermaine Dupri also commented on it, right? I know you saw he said, oh, Milli Vanilli, they got mad at them for lip syncing, but now we have these AI artists. How would you respond to that?
I haven't responded to anything that none of the artists have said.
Do you understand at all where the
I do understand where they're coming from, but I just don't, dig into it. The most important thing for me is like how I'm touching lives, how I'm able to be a voice for the people who felt like their story could never get told. Yeah. I have so many people reaching out to me like, dang, you must be in my head. I had 2 people tell me that if they hadn't listened to my song, they probably would have took their life.
So that means more than anything.
Yeah, and it's every day, y'all.
How did you feel when you were approached to actually get this opportunity to sign to a label and, like we said, this $3 million deal? Hallwood Media, how did they approach you? How did this even go down?
Several labels reached out. At first, I wasn't responding, though, because I never wanted to be in the music industry. That was never my lane. Again, I was taking what I love to do and mixing it with tech. Never thinking it was going to go this far. When they came with the numbers, it was mind-blowing.
It took off by itself and it took viral, so we had the advantage because in a matter of 3 weeks, you're looking at 10, 12 million streams. If that was a traditional artist, I know what it would be. I'm going to take in consideration it is AI, but we still got to get close to that number it would be, because if that was a traditional artist, that number would have been double. Majors offered deals, but I didn't want to go through the majors because there's a lot of red tape. I wanted to stay with an independent distributor. This made the most sense because it kept her control. A lot of people comments are saying they own all of the masters, they own everything, they're just using her as a face. That's incorrect. She owned 100% of her masters. She owned 100% of her publishing. We own everything.
Right now with Jasmine Brand, and we are talking about Xania Monet, an AI-generated recording artist, alongside Nikki Jones, who writes her music and created her, and Romel Murphy, who worked out the $3 million deal. I cannot wait to see how this tour works out, because that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely going to be interesting.
So when you think about the rollout for the album, what is that looking like?
We're going back and forth. January, there will be some new music out, but it just happened so fast. And you got to think, when she first put her life stories out, it was 40-some songs in a month. That's 4 albums for a normal artist. She just put it out there,
and a few of them hit.
Yeah, so it's just like, okay, now we got to sit back, and now we got to put a marketing plan together and put a rollout on the strategy. But the one thing we have to play in our favor is that the words and the lyrics are connecting because they're real life experiences. So we don't want to oversaturate it and just force it.
I'm be honest, I do feel like it's going to be less real life singers in the future. I feel like this might be the new wave of what music is like.
Hopefully it's just a mixture. Hopefully, because we still want that human tour feeling. Yeah. I'm all for it. I still love all them. I still want to go see some of them.
Nothing will replace that. I see people online doing videos like, I just did the same thing she did in 5 minutes. Like, I've seen all of that.
It's still not that easy, what people think, because just because I hit create and get 2 songs, that don't mean it's going to be the perfect one. Sometimes I'm sitting there for hours going through hundreds of songs until I get the one that I think sound how I want it to sound.
All right, well, Nikki Jones, Romel Murphy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And Xania Monet, thank you for joining us.
Xania's here in spirit.
I appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
Make sure you check out the full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up with Yee. And when we come back, y'all have the last word.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Kazim. We're going to be hanging out all day.
Yes, we are. We got a long day today.
We're going to, I know you were shocked.
Was I shocked?
Then I'm going to see WWE tonight.
Yeah, we in there tonight. We got to see John Cena's last match in the Garden. How could we miss that?
I know you were like, what? You're going?
It's going to be classic. It's going to be a good time.
But I knew you were going, so I
promise you, I'll make sure you have a good time there today. I'll be your wrestling guide when you get there.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
What does that mean?
Just so you know what to watch for.
Okay.
Yeah, when something good about to happen, bad's about to happen, all that good stuff. I'm the best person to watch wrestling with.
You like the heels better?
Yeah, heels are more fun. Of course, they do all the bad stuff. They, wants to cheer for the good guys all the time.
All right, well, again, speaking of which, Xania Monet, she's the AI artist. She joined us today. Well, her creator, Nikki Jones, joined us. She writes all her music, and Romel Murphy. Make sure you check out that full episode. It's so interesting. And again, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Calling out of state of Virginia. My little secret is that I was dating my homeboy girlfriend for about 6-7 years. He never found out about it. And to the day we still friends. He still don't know nothing about it. I don't think him and the girl talk. but still, that all will be my secret. It's gonna remain a secret. Stay up, one love.
My name is Patricia, and I would like to shine the light on a beautiful woman out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Her name is Ashley Phillips. She lost her son December 26, 2021, as he was shot and killed. And in his honor, she's been going hard. She's been going strong. And December 26th of this year, it'll be 4 years that her son's case is cold. And I just love how she just keeps moving out in her own little business, designing clothing to just keep his spirit alive, as we all do. Thank you so much, Angela. You're the best.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.